Back live with it, ladies and gentlemen. Back with the 2 Ps. All right, lads?
All right, lads.
All right, lads.
And back with Eggy as well. Hello, mate. Meditation. The WhatsApp group was quite lit today, isn't it?
Was it?
It's always lit, to be fair.
Well, we were having a proper in-depth conversation today about banking of all things while I was at work for a bank as well.
Was that today?
Yeah, that was.
Fucking hell. Everything's a blur.
All the days rolled into one. We were just talking about
Wednesday, boy.
We were talking about
Ready.
and that kind of stuff. And Phil H, you said that you were looking to switch to a building society. Why is that?
I just think building societies are better financial institutions in terms of the way they treat you individually as a person. In the sense that
they don't care. It's the same. They don't care. They don't care. It's a business to
all
make
right,
money.
well, most building societies will offer credit more responsibly at comparable rates to that of a bank. They're less predatory than banks.
Mm.
But my only real point was, I know it's my fault, is that when I was younger, I was like, fucking credit card this, overdraft that. Like, I know that I dug my hole and I've got to climb out of it. But I rang them once and I was like, look, I think I've got an idea. Why don't you, seeing as I always pay my overdraft and you're happy to let me have it, why don't you give me a loan to clear it down at comparable rates? That way it's gone and I'm only liable for the loan.
It's called a consolidation loan, yeah.
Yeah, but they wouldn't give me one. They were like, nah, not going to be able to.
You still need to have a good credit rating, mate. It's not just based on you going, do you know what I fancy today? Like, my overdraft's been doing my nutting. Like, do you know what? I'm going to go get a loan. You still need to have...
That's what I did. I walked in. I went, you all right? I need to see the loan manager, please. She was like, we haven't had one of them for 50 years. And I was like, fucking send someone out. I don't care.
You're out here creating jobs.
Yeah,
innit? I'm like, get one. And when they get it, I'm their first appointment.
We spoke about interest being... Egg, is interest like haram and stuff? Because you have to get halal mortgages and stuff, don't you? Well, how does that work?
But there's no such thing as halal fucking mortgages. Interest is interest, but where people get twisted is there's bank interest and then there's wonga interest. Okay, so it's about having an ethical way of doing it. Where if you want to borrow some money, cool, but you're gonna have to pay a little bit back more, so everyone's a winner. Okay, but where interest goes wrong is when you need a little bit of money and that person says, okay, you're going to give me the money back and double that and a little bit more, and then we're cool. Because then technically everyone's a winner, but one side's more of a winner. That's where it goes wrong.
What do you think about the payday? Because we spoke about the payday companies for a bit. They're like 3,000 odd %. Have Wonga gone out of business? They were sponsoring Newcastle at one point. They're gone now, innit?
Yeah, completely gone.
So what do you guys think about those kind of companies?
They're predatory, aren't they?
They're a lastminute.com, mate.
Mm.
They've got nothing else to live for. Give me the money. Sort of fucking business. And they take advantage of it, which is fucked up.
It's so
It should be illegal, that sort of shit, really.
100%, but only because they put the percentage on the advert. As long as they put the percentage on the advert, it's fine. Like, but
I know, but
it's like that big at the bottom, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. It's crazy. It is crazy. But again, like, there's certain things that I don't agree with, like working for a bank. Like, we spoke about charges and stuff like that. Like, at the end of the day, if you're borrowing money on an overdraft or a credit card, you should pay stuff back. Not that I've ever paid interest.
Yeah, but you should give me that loan that I asked for, innit?
Yeah, but what's your credit rating like, Phil? What's it saying?
It's fair. It's saying nothing. It's in the corner, just.
it's there like,
If there was like a room of credit ratings, might be like,
yes, I'm fine.
The things that I don't agree with are, like, if I set up a standing order, like let's say I want to transfer £10 to Eggy every month or something, so I set up that standing order.
Yes, please.
And then let's say 1 month I don't have, like, it doesn't go through. The bank charges you for that, so it's like, it's something that I've set up, but I can understand that it might take you overdrawn and stuff like that. But
yeah, mind your fucking business. If I want to miss my payment, that's me.
I know, but
why are you looking into my account?
Some bills are standing orders, though, aren't they?
Yeah, I see. Standing orders, I understand. But with direct debits, so standing orders are controlled by people, but direct debits are controlled by companies. To be honest, banks don't really have much of a say in direct debits. They just act as a third party. The direct debits are set up by companies. So if you try and take a direct debit and there's not enough money, you've broken an agreement. So it's like, cool, charge me. I've never had a bank charge. Am I the only one here? I've never had a bank charge.
Me neither. I've never had an overdraft either.
What's
No.
the bank charge?
Like,
It's the fucking thing that they charge you, right? When you just ain't got the money.
Where does it come from, though?
Yeah,
I think
fuck knows, mate.
I
I
think
just know what-
HSBC charged me 75 quid once for not having money in my account, but then like some shit went out and they paid for it. So when money went in, they took 75 quid because they
That's
covered the cost
thing.
of.
If I had a massive outgoing, they'd let me have an unplanned extended overdraft, but they wouldn't let me have an unplanned extended loan, would I, that I asked for? Fuckers. Tell you what pisses me off about banks, right, is that I've been paying off an EA Sports Platinum membership on an Xbox 360 for 6 years. No lie, I don't know how to cancel it. I promise you, I do not cancel it. I swear on my life. So I'll ring them up and I'm like, look, because when I miss a payment, and to be fair, I've not missed one for ages. This is when I used to have foreign bank accounts. That's why I used to miss them. So I used to put all my money in my foreign bank account. But
Right.
when I used to miss a payment, they'd be like, "Oh, don't worry, we'll pay for that. Here's an extra 20 quid. Don't mind us. Like, we're here to help." I ring them up. I'm like, "Look, I need to cancel that EA Sports Platinum membership for Xbox 360." They're like, "Yeah, but we don't really know where you're paying it to, so we can't really help you."
That is a reoccurring card transaction. That's nothing to do with the bank. You need to talk to EA about it. That's not.
Oh, yeah,
That's why I always do
Right.
stuff like that through PayPal.
Yeah, you should always have something. If it's a direct debit, we can get involved. If it's a reoccurring, like for example, if you
All right,
want,
Sandy. All right, mate. Turn off. Turn off. You're at home. Turn off.
I'm just
Turn
saying.
off.
Listen,
Turn
I
off.
have
Phil,
to. I have
he's
to deal
going-
with people like this. I have to deal with him when he comes to my branch and walks in and goes, "I've been paying EA for 6 years and I don't know what to do." And I'm like, "Mate, if it's a direct debit, yeah, we can help you. If it's a card payment, we can't. You have to get like Netflix, for example."
Cancel the card.
I just have a feeling that by the time Sandy's done with Phil H, he's sold him another loan.
Oh, bro, what a loan. He won't buy it off me.
He's got a mortgage granted for a house he doesn't have. That's how powerful Sandy would be.
I'll walk into a bank and they all shun me. It's like I've just got an aura about me. They're all
HSBC,
like, "Ah." then I'll walk
HSBC
in.
paid me 150 quid to join them.
Yeah, if you
Well,
switch.
transferred over.
Yeah. If you switch, they give you some money.
Cunts.
How many bank accounts does everyone have, by the way?
I
Do you
got
mean
one.
like accounts with same banks or accounts with different? Like, because I've got like 3 or 4 accounts with like one bank, but then I have got a few different other ones as well. So
I've got 4 accounts in total.
Oh, I've got 2.
How many you got, Tax Dodger Egg?
I got
21.
1, 2, 3,
I
4.
got 6 in
No,
Jersey.
I've got 4. I've got 4.
Mm.
I've got 4.
What are you?
Yeah.
What in your opinion are? I'll start with you, Phil H. What's the best bank in your opinion?
What right now?
Mm.
Personally, for me, I'd probably say like Monzo. It's one of the startups.
Why is that?
First of all, they don't have. I mean, they have much lower overheads because they don't have actual branches. And for me, I could care less about a branch. I don't need to go in there. They do offer minor credit services as well, like an overdraft. It's only a matter of time before you can get your mortgage fully online. Like, trust me, I believe that.
It's already
And
there.
then, yeah,
Yeah.
well, I can't get one of them either then. The other thing is banks like that push it on you, like no foreign transaction fees. Whereas like before, like even 5 years ago, if you went abroad and used it, your bank would be like, "Oh yeah, but there's so many charges. Like we just got to charge you 1%." And then Monzo's like, they've been fucking lying to you your whole entire life.
That's the only
Fuck all
reason
that.
I got mine, because of
Yeah.
that.
I got
Abroad.
Starling for the same reason.
You're limited for cash withdrawals, but who gives a fuck?
And another thing I think is brilliant, which is going to like tear the arsehole out of foreign transaction fees in general, TransferWise,
I
which is
used
a
that a couple of times.
genius website.
It's so good that. That's how I bought my laptop for that.
Do you know how they work? Do you know their business concept? It's fucking brilliant. So say you want to pay someone in dollars.
Oh, it's
right?
they find the middle rate.
Yeah.
Don't they? Yeah.
But no, it's better than that. So say, let's just use the pod here. Say you want to pay Eggy in dollars. Yeah.
Eggy's getting a lot of money today.
Eggy's getting some money today.
Standing
£10
order.
standing order.
So you want to pay Eggy. Basically, what they do.
Did you
is
just scissor kick an imaginary football?
two footballs. What?
Fucking juggling.
Basically, what they do is if you're paying someone a tenner in another country, they just find someone else who's paying a tenner in that country and they just re-divert the transactions. So there is effectively no foreign transaction. They just get people in, they create like micro markets and move money around it. So there's no foreign transaction.
And there's this many people in the world. It's a great idea.
Makes perfect sense. These digital banks are going to be changing the way a lot of banks are doing. Like you said, the fact that there's no overheads. The first bank to come and kick things up was Metro. Like when it came and started doing the 7 days a week thing and the cards there and
Give
the
you
dog
cards
wallet
on the
shit.
spots and that, innit?
Yeah. What do you think the best bank is, Phil P?
I would say probably Monzo now.
Mm.
Just because I've been with them, I think about 6 months, and it's just so much. The only thing is, when I have some cash, very rarely have cash. You can't put it on your Monzo or anything, right?
Yeah, true. Yeah.
So that's the bit. But I guess they're ahead of the game in the sense that there's going to be no cash.
We are moving towards a cashless society.
Apparently, Corona's pushed a cashless society massively as well.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of businesses aren't taking cash and shit at the moment. So
yeah.
All these new notes.
Well, they've got met Eggy. Eggy, you'll take a bit of cash, won't you, boy?
Fucking right, Bush.
What's your favourite bank, Egg? What one is the best one in your opinion?
I don't know what the difference between any of them, apart from they fucking open, they close.
It's such a good point. It's such a good point.
I don't go into banks unless I genuinely have a problem, which most of the time I don't, because no. I was actually thinking.
To be fair, you have problems that I couldn't fix. You do have problems.
Yeah.
But again, it's not the bank's issue though. It's like the EA Sports transaction.
The only thing that I can see that's different between the banks is security when it comes to fucking banking. Fuck's sake, my one just randomly will just sign me out. Just be like, listen, every now and then we'll just sign you out for security reasons. I'm like, I can't even remember my.
What do you mean? What do you mean? Hang on, stop. What are you? What?
He's opening his app. 3 hours later, going back, wanting to open the app again, he has to re-sign in. Is what I've
No. There's been times on HSBC app.
I use that app daily.
Go on.
And it will.
Why are you not as annoyed as Eggy?
Come on.
And it will ask me to fucking start putting in that really long password. I'm like, no.
It's long because you've made it long. Passwords can be as long as you want them. So what do you mean?
No, it has to be. It has to be.
And with HSBC, it's like you only have to put 3 letters of.
It's normally like minimum 6 characters between 6.
Mine's a Face ID.
We might be wrong. We might be wrong.
It's not. I've got the app.
I work for a bank.
Yeah, but he's obviously found his voice. Eggy, I'm listening.
Okay, sorry, Egg, go on.
Thank you. It's only with HSBC. No one else. Halifax, perfect. Fucking Barclays, I ain't got an app with, so I can't say them.
I was thinking more about the story. Not every bank you do and don't have an app with.
No.
What the fuck are you up to, Eggy? Why have you got so many banks?
HSBC is the worst one for actual online banking, in my opinion. Just because I can't seem to fucking... Not all the time. I'll talk about once in a blue moon. I'll just be signed out of everything completely. Then for fuck's sake. Now I'll ring the telephone.
You don't remember your codes and stuff?
No, I have my thumb to remember everything for me. But sometimes...
So you don't remember your codes?
No, I don't remember.
Fucking write them down, you knob jockey.
Yeah, this is the kind of shit. It's the kind of shit that I have to deal with when people come in and go,
That's fucked me off.
I won't go to the bank and sort it, but I'll just go back online. I'll just go on.
I have forgot my password, this stupid app. No, mate.
No,
you're
you-
stupid.
No, listen. You just go on the website. You log in. And you say forgot password.
Eggy,
they'll
I
send
know
you
how
an
to
email.
do it, mate. I
He
use
hasn't-
it.
He hasn't had any issues. You're the one who's had issues. Why are you telling us what to
Funnily
do?
enough, I set it
Listen,
up like 5 years ago. Never changed my codes because I remember them. Have them written down.
Send it. Do you ever get someone come in? It's like, I can't remember my account number. Why didn't you write it down? No, I didn't write it down. Just be like,
Yeah, that's what I care. You should have written your password down. All right, well, okay, Egg. Like, this is the kind of
we're
shit.
taking away your house. You should have paid your mortgage. Hey, you should have paid your mortgage. You taking away your house.
I can only stress that this has happened maybe once or twice since I've been with HSBC online banking app, and I've been with HSBC since I was 15. I'm 32 now.
So why is that a point then? Surely that's
Not a
great.
grievance.
That's
Well,
great
I'm
numbers.
trying to fucking compare them. And I've never had any issues with Halifax. That's that one, isn't it? Yeah, Halifax. That's the best one. That's the D Generation X one.
He walks in. What's up, guys?
What's up? Where's that black man who used to doing the fucking advert for you guys? What's his name?
I don't know his name.
He was on
Howard was his name.
he was on First Dates thingy the other day. Howard,
Shut
that's it.
up.
Yeah.
I swear
Wait,
they
what's
had a
the-
really good song as well.
Can you hear me? Can you guys hear me all right?
Well, you a minute ago, then you gone down.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah. Hear me
Yes.
now.
Hear me now? Yeah, his name was Howard. Halifax Howard.
Where's he gone?
First Dates.
first
Looking for love, mate.
Did he get a first date?
No.
Ooh.
He's a bit of a goon.
Was he on Undateables?
Oh.
What's the one? What's the one when you go to the restaurant? Innit?
Yeah, that one.
Dates,
First
yeah.
Dates.
Hey, I could never do that.
Why?
Why?
You know, I'm shit anyway. Like, imagine being filmed.
I wouldn't say you're shit, mate.
No, he's fucking mate. He's shit.
Shit, man. Honestly,
Oh,
it's like watching a fucking statue.
Yeah,
exactly.
no, it is.
Great TV.
There was one I watched. It was so funny, and like they got there, and do you know what? I have nothing to say, but that's the one reality TV show.
They got there, right? They spoke, they ate, and then
No,
they said,
no.
"Go
I'll
and
tell
see
you what. That's a fucking good show that is. I love watching that. I don't
It is
watch
good.
it, but when it's on, that and Come Dine With Me, bro. Them two, all day long. I can watch that all day long.
That's meant to be on that.
If you had
Yeah, I
to,
Shut
remember
up.
that. Yeah, I remember that. What happened?
Couples come
Couples.
down with me, yeah.
there? Mm.
Someone dropped out day before, boy.
Ah, shit.
We had the TV crew around the house, interviewed us, everything.
I remember all that.
We had our meals set out.
What was you gonna make?
We had like an international theme. So like I had Ike was going to perform. So it's my like entertainment.
Sick.
We had, can't remember the starter. I think we had, I can't remember what cuisine it was. And then the main was Greek, I think, Greek food. And then the dessert was Italian. So it was like just the whole theme was like international, different things. It was sick. And they were, even the director, whatever he is, who's organised the shows, like, you're going to have to cook more for the crew and myself. Give me more
Was that-
money to cook it then.
Yeah.
was they gonna pay you to go on there?
No.
What
And
what do you
you
get out of
only
it?
get 100 quid for your night,
Is it?
which is terrible for
yeah,
all
but you
6
make like
people.
once you've been on it, you coin it, didn't you?
But how? The,
I don't know.
how?
That's why I
I mean,
wanted Ike on there, because I was
Oh,
producing all the Ike stuff.
Oh yeah, of
I-
course, yeah.
I just
don't-
like, be like, look, I'll come and do a promo on the bloke that was on Come Down With Me last
Oh
week.
yeah, the amount, mate. The amount of celebrities that have come from Come Dine With Me, it is you can't count them all, can you? So many of them. Just
Gwyneth Paltrow, Leonardo DiCaprio. Started somewhere, mate.
so many of them.
I like a bit of reality TV anyway.
That's true. You do. We I wanted to just come back. We were talking about the WhatsApp group earlier. We spoke a little bit about banking, and then Eggy asked the question: has quarantine actually stopped you doing anything you could not do before? Everyone.
I did chuckle at that.
And I mean,
I sometimes read Eggy's messages and go, like, I say out loud, what the fuck
yeah,
does he mean?
yeah. And I replied, I mean, literally everything: haircut, pub, go for some food, stop people going to work, go shopping with the missus, blue water,
Wait,
visit
wait.
family,
Slow down.
Sorry,
Slow down. Slow down.
go
Slow
to the
down,
supermarket.
Slow down.
Okay,
Can you still go to the supermarket?
I said
Yeah.
go shopping with the missus.
I'm not talking about your missus. Can you still go to the supermarket?
Yeah, I didn't put
Yeah.
that there. Yeah, you can do that.
Okay. Can you cut your own hair?
I said, well, yeah, but I go for a haircut. innit?
Okay. Can you buy alcohol and drink it still?
Yes.
Yeah.
Can
Yes, I
you
can.
visit your family and stay like 2
No.
meters away from each other?
No,
No, you're not allowed
no,
to.
you're not allowed to visit your family. You're supposed to be interacting with your own household only.
Is this the first time Eggy's hearing this?
Do you not
'Cause
know
that's
the
scary.
lockdown rules?
Yeah, so I live here and my uncle lives literally 5 houses down there.
Yeah.
And
been
I
going-
will go there, I'll knock his door, I'll leave the front of the driveway.
That's naughty.
You're not
he
supposed
will
to be
be
doing
at
Breaks
that.
the rules.
You're not supposed to be doing that.
That's
That's
a real
Okay, listen.
That's not an essential journey.
Listen, the government is literally making it up as they're going along. I'm not going to
Very
take no
clear.
fucking...
It's just,
Very clear. Very
They've
clear
actually
rules.
one very clear message.
They
from the-
sort of do make up the rules.
Very
works.
clear rules from the government.
Yeah, fuck the government. Because let's be honest, you
pointed at
law-abiding
poor people.
citizens your whole fucking life.
That's not
Eggy,
our
you
point
pointed
here.
at 4 people, but there's only 3 of us.
No, I'm pointing to myself as well.
The laws I don't abide by don't risk people's lives, mate. Come on.
Yeah, Reggie. We're all in this together, mate. You shouldn't be out just gallivanting with your uncle. FaceTime
Okay,
him.
but but that's fine. So, but you can,
taxes ain't going to hurt anyone, is it?
Yeah, he's been.
but you
he's
can
been
still go
staying
shopping, though,
away
yeah?
from VIP for his whole life.
Iggy, mate.
Just to let you know, we
Everything
Still
got
go shopping.
Everything
You
he
still
lists
cut your
you
hair.
can't do.
just to let you know, we got 9 minute. We got a 10-minute ward in there. So sorry. Go on, Eggy. Don't worry. I'll let you know when.
Well,
when
there's a
we're ready.
timer in the top of the screen. I can see it.
Yeah, I'm not upgrading. Fuck. that.
Okay, but what I'm saying is you're going to have to adjust slightly, yeah? So you can't...
Not what you
even
said.
slightly.
You said has quarantine actually stopped you doing anything you could not do before? Fucking of course, Eggy.
Right, but you can make an adjustment and still do that same thing, right?
Mm,
So
no.
I'll give you an example.
No.
We should be in Phil's studio right now
Yes.
if it wasn't for quarantine.
Yes.
But we're still here technically,
yes.
as in doing a podcast, right?
Yes.
Slight adjustment, but essentially we're still doing the same thing, right?
What's your
Okay.
point, Eggy?
I'm saying-
where you fucking going with
I'm
this?
going with this as in like, Sandy, you're still working, right? You still get up and go to work every day,
Because I'm
right?
a key worker, though. I'm not like. It's because I'm a key worker.
So
yeah.
working hasn't changed for you at all.
Not for me, no. And it has changed
Okay.
for me because I'm only in a few days a week and I do a completely different job now. But go
And
on.
you're in a different location.
Go on.
I'm trying to figure out this quarantine business. Has it actually affected everyone to the point where they're like, I can't go to the barber? You can still cut your own hair though. Just get the clippers, go once over, done. You're not going to look as good. You can
Okay.
order some off the
Okay.
internet, Phil.
Name.
What if they
Describe.
got no arms?
Describe to me a person.
Eggy. Oh.
Describe to me, Eggy, a person. Please keep it short. In like someone in your opinion who has not been affected by this quarantine in any way. Like anyone? Can you think of anybody that's not been affected apart from maybe
My dog.
dogs or animals or obese people that can't leave their bed anyway, which is about 1% of the UK, according to a program I was watching the other day about fat people on Channel 4. So it's affected everyone, isn't it, Egg?
Channel 4 would do anything, wouldn't they?
It was so good, mate. This woman had a piss mat. Go on.
I mean, even when you think about going to the gym, you can't go to the gym anymore, obviously. But you can still fucking go for a jog.
Eggy, what is your point?
What's your point, Eggy?
I'm saying, listen, this whole
His point
fucking lockdown business, it's there, but it's not as bad as A1 thing.
Eggy,
You're still
can I
doing the same shit that you usually do.
No,
It's just
you
that
are.
you're just tweaking it
You
a bit.
are.
You are.
You are. When
But
you're
you're not
That's
at
the
work.
Eggy, The problem
And you've
is
got
that
no hair, so you don't care about the barber issue.
You're losing your hair as well, okay? I
Listen,
can't wait
We'll go
until
to the
you join
barber.
me.
I'll be honest. I
That's
don't
fine.
care. I've got hair and I don't care. But it's not. Listen, the bottom of my list of cares right now.
I own this shit, bruv.
Listen, Baldy. I don't care about the barbers, but everyone's been affected by it, Eggy. Everybody has obviously been affected by it. You said it.
I'll tell you who's been affected by it, bruv. Couples. Have you know? Did you hear? 40% domestic abuse has gone up.
It's mad, isn't it? It is mad. Do you know what? I was literally thinking the other day. I was about how lucky I am, and I don't take it for granted the fact that. And this is. And do you know what? Quarantine. And I will finish with this. Actually, we've got about 6 minutes. Now, I have really been thankful that I'm in. Like, I enjoy being in my relationship with my missus quite a lot. Like, it's so good to live with someone that you enjoy their company. They make you laugh. Like, they're literally, you start living with your best friend. Like, so I was going to say just before we finish. What has quarantine made you thankful for? Like, what has quarantine, has it had any positive effects on you? Has it made you think, do you know what? I'm really happy. I'm really glad that this is kind of happening. Phil P, why don't we start with you?
I'm glad I got a house.
Oh, mate.
big house.
Like, yeah, if I still lived with my old parents during this time and had to be the shopper and do all this shit, it would be a bit fucked, to be honest with you.
Mm.
So every day I wake up, I'm like, yes, my palace.
Yes, bruv.
Yeah, I'm just happy about it. Yeah, other than that, just
You're pretty good
nothing.
indoors anyway, to be fair, aren't you?
I'm
Like,
used to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You haven't
so-
been affected by quarantine. I mean, no one's been affected by it. Phil H, what do you think?
Similar to you, obviously, just thankful that I'm in a relationship that is fun, happy to be in it, and can actually withstand this type of pressure.
Yes.
It is, and I'm in a 1-bed flat, boy.
Whoa.
There's no hope. But, like, obviously, when you've got this type of like rapport relationship with someone, it just makes it all easier. Friends that actually do keep up. I talk to all my friends.
Yeah.
I've got you three in 2 group chats. I've got a neighbourhood group chat and another school group chat. We don't actually pop off that much, which I've got to talk to them about actually.
Don't force it though.
Don't force it.
I might just do an eggy and be like, can everyone just go back round and introduce themselves?
Eggy, what has
No, but
quarantine
that-
made you thankful for? What has it made you realise that you're lucky to have? Anything?
Nothing. Do you know why? Because I count my blessings every day without
That's
fail.
good.
That's why I'm always so happy, bro.
You're so
So
holy.
this hasn't made me think like, oh my god. Do you know what? Once I deep it, I think about it really badly. Do you know what? This is what has made me realise. No, bro. I realise everything already.
Eggy, are you going
Quarantine,
mental? I feel like you're losing it a bit.
I feel
You're
like
talking about how
all-
it hasn't affected you, and you literally are like you've got mental issues right now.
I'm fine. I love quarantine. Quarantine.
Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
Listen, I
Go on, Egg.
quarantine hasn't changed me anything. The only thing that's different is when I go shopping now, it takes longer to queue up.
How much caffeine have you had today, by the way?
No, it's Ramadan, bro. I'm on 0.
Oh, yeah,
Um,
of course.
That's probably
I
why.
don't go to
He
work
hasn't
anymore. I just
He
sit at
hasn't
home,
eaten.
and so yeah, I'm just at home, bro. I see my kids more, which is alright.
Doesn't sound like you're just at home, Eggy. It sounds like you're going to visit everyone.
Eggy, you've been chicken shot. You've been out on runs. You've been up your uncle's. I just found out. You've been
Well,
lording
Mum-
it down.
Wonder
China.
why quarantine hasn't affected you so much. You're not fucking quarantining, cunt.
No, my uncle lives on the same street as me, bro.
Well,
The
that's
chicken shop you saw me at was when it wasn't even Ramadan. What was the other one?
Sorry, no, my issue's not
Doesn't
with
matter
that.
if it's not, mate. Listen, I
We're
walk
not talking about the Ramadan lockdown, mate. It's about the coronavirus one.
on the way to work every day. I walk past my brother's house every single day. Right, I've seen my nephews once on that time, and it just because they were just out, and I was like,
I have to be honest, right? I think everyone does this whole quarantine business so much more different. My sister messaged in our WhatsApp group and she said she genuinely thinks that she's going to go mental. I couldn't understand, what are you doing? She's actually not even leaving her house, and from what I know, you're allowed to leave your house once a day to go for a walk, right?
from
Yeah.
what he knows.
She
Lucky-
doesn't even do that.
It's quite hard to find the rules, to be fair.
Yeah, the government's literally making it up as they're going along, bro.
I
Let's
agree
be honest.
100%, Eggy.
So, yes, spud me,
Next-
bro.
Idiot.
He's
He's
being sarcastic, Eggy. He's being very, very sarcastic. And I suppose we can finish with quarantine hasn't changed me
I
anything.
think
Well done, Egg. Listen, we're out of time. Thank you very much. It's always a pleasure to have you guys with us. And yeah, I'm sure we'll be back next week. Love you guys. Thank you very much for listening. All the socials, it'll be up on YouTube. Everyone stay safe. Everyone wave. Everyone wave. Thank you. See you later.